All right, now that we have requested and opened the PCR, it's going to pop up with something that looks a little bit like this. We're going to start with the very first one, which is our trip tab. And we're going to click the first one that says dispatch. Run number will be automatically populated by dispatch. This is not something you're going to have to worry about. Dispatch complaint, the reason why they called us. We'll put back pain for this one. Response priority, this is going to be something that is put in by dispatch. Emergency, non-emergent, standby, they'll put it in themselves. However, it can be changed if need to be. Trauma call type basically wants to know, is this medical, transport, trauma, um, car accident would be trauma, chest pain, medical. We're going to put medical for this one. Call type, we're going to put EMT. It's kind of what level you are, EMT, IV tech, or paramedic. Pickup zone, this is going to be populated by dispatch as well. Ours is usually Madison. Response delay, if there is a delay, why there was a delay. I think in Madison, it's over an hour. For us, it's mainly distance. If it doesn't ask for you to do this, then you don't need to fill it out. Other services on scene, where this was fire on scene with us, first responders, what have you. EMD performed for Madison, it's always going to be no. We do not have a EMD certified dispatch center, so it's not something we need to worry about. Pickup address. This is something that is going to be auto-populated by dispatch. When you see it, all this stuff will be populated in there already. The only thing that might not be is the department. We're just going to put Murphy Hall. Next, we're going to move over to times. Your dispatched, en route, on scene, depart scene, and destination are all going to be filled in by dispatch. The only ones that you will need to do is at patient side and in service. In service is usually when you clear the scene. Sometimes it populates from them, sometimes it doesn't. Transport mileage. This is your loaded miles only, meaning only when you have the patient, and this needs to be to the nearest tenth of a mile. The next tab is scene, where your patient was found. Patient was found at the scene. What kind of location was it? We'll put business for this one. There's a plethora of options to choose from. Delay at your scene. This is if you're on scene for more than an hour. It'll throw a flag and want you to fill this in. Assisted by, if you were helped by Milwaukee Fire Department, MPD, Madison Fire. Police officer, this is more for your mental evaluations and police custody, things like that. You'll put in the police officer name and their case number. Number of patients, is this mass casualty, or is this a car accident with 2 patients, or single patient, or if you can't find your patient, it's going to be none. Initial patient acuity, were they walking around, walking greens, were they critical, or were they deceased? Mass casualty, is this a mass casualty, yes or no? Are you the first EMS unit on scene if there were more than one? Mutual aid, were you called into another area, or did you have someone from another area called in for you? Most of the time, this is going to be none. Well, that's it for the trip tab. Next, we will work on patient tab.